and welcome to part 2 of your personal feng shui. Not to worry, we're not playing a game of Roblox, but something very interesting. I thought of explaining this topic. The easiest would be through Roblox because I have T.M.R with me.
Hi.
So T.M.R has kindly offered to help to demonstrate how our Roboman in the center of the room is going to show us all the directions of the personal feng shui. Now this topic, I love this topic because just by facing your personal directions and using your best areas, you can harness a lot of good positive energy even if your house is not properly feng shuied. Wonderful, isn't it?
Yes.
So, now to get started, you need to know firstly your lucky number, based on which are your directions. So, to know your lucky number, we calculate that on your birth date as seen in part 1. If you have not got your lucky KUA number that is calculated on your birthday, please go back to part 1 and watch the video. I will put a link in the description so you have the link to go back to part 1 and find your KUA number. Now the second thing we need is we need to know the directions of your house so you can tally your lucky directions to that in your house, or as a matter of fact wherever you are, you're at work, you're outdoors, just by knowing where is the north, south, east, west, you can face your favorable areas and harness all this good energy to get you going. So let's get started. A simple tip, if you do not know about calculating your compass directions for the house, a really easy way to know that the sun rises in the east. T.M.R, can you show us? Yes, that's the sun. And if you look at the compass direction, that's the east. So when you are in your house, you know where the sun rises, take that as your east, and you know behind would be your west. So that area opposite the east would be your west, and so would be in your house. And when we face the sun rise in the east, can the Roboman turn? T.M.R, let's make the Roboman face east. Perfect. So now the Roboman is facing east and behind him is the west, and to his left you can see the north, and to his right is the south. And similarly, apply that to yourself. Stand in the center of the house and accordingly you will know your north, south, east and west. That's perfect. Now let's look at your auspicious directions. When you do go to the Liliantu website and you get your KUA number, along there are 4 directions that say are favorable for you. That is, firstly, the Fu Wei direction is your best direction, and this is where your peace and overall harmony resides. Face this direction when doing important dealings, when talking on the phone. Be seated here at work for a bit of luck and confidence. This will protect you from any unfavorable luck. So, secondly, you have your Tia Yi direction, that is your health. Now, for good health, sleep with your head in this direction. Put your photo here in your bedroom or living room. Do not have the kitchen sink here or the toilets. Then thirdly, you have your family and descendants, the Nyan Yen, the NY direction. Your family love rests here. Keep your family photo here if it's the living room or bedroom for a good relationship with your family, your spouse, to avoid arguments. Finally, your Shenqi, that is the SC direction for your luck and your wealth. This is your wealth direction. Place your telephone cable from here. Look in this direction to improve your business success and make lots and lots of money. A good area for work and business career. It may be too stimulating to see with your head in this direction. the best place, to have your bed with your head facing would be the Tianyi, as just mentioned to you. That is your health direction. All right, so now that we know our 4 good directions, I am not going to discuss the other 4 inauspicious, unfavorable directions, because I always think it's always better to focus on the good rather than the not so good. So now, giving you an example of how we apply this information. Let's say our Roboman has a KUA number of 2, and as we see, on the Liliantu's website, the KUA number, the lucky number 2, is Earth, has the element Earth. And briefly, the lucky colors would be beige, yellow, red, pink, and peach. This is also mentioned in the part 1. Each of the KUA numbers, elements, lucky colors, and colors that are not that favorable, the unlucky ones for your personal use. So if our Roboman has the lucky number 2, his FW, the Fui, his best direction would be the southwest. So let's make our Roboman turn to the southwest. Wonderful. So that 45-degree angle of the southwest would be perfect for him to face when doing important dealings and talking on the phone, or to be seated here for his work, just for a little bit of luck and confidence. Now, the second of all, let's make him turn to his health direction. That is the Tianyi, the TY direction. That is the west for the Roboman when his KUA number is 2. Perfect. Okay, so that is the direction where the sun sets, and perfect to put his photo over here also, for his good health. And also to remember not to have any kitchen sinks or toilet in the west. Okay, so let's go to the third one. That is the family and descendants, the Nyanyi, the NY. For the Roboman, it would be the northwest. Let's make him turn to the northwest. That is wonderful. Now he's facing his northwest. Perfect to keep a family photo in that direction, or face the direction, when interacting with the family, when you are going to, your parents' houses, or for the children, playing with them, interacting with your spouse to avoid any arguments. All right then. So the last of all is the Shenchi, that is the SC, the direction of luck and wealth. And for the Roboman, it would be the northeast. Wonderful. So the wealth direction, take your important phone calls with your telephone cable from here, and of course nowadays we have all the mobiles, so look in this direction when you are talking important clients and any kind of business dealings for a lot of success, to make lots and lots of money, and a good area for making all those plans for your career, business advancement. The only time to avoid it, as it may be too stimulating to have your head over here when sleeping in this direction. Wonderful. So you can use this information to plan your room. For example, you can sleep in your health direction, have your dressing table in your best direction. So you face this the first thing every morning. Place your family photo in your family direction. Activate your wealth corner by using Feng Shui coins, or any other various methods which we will be seeing in the following videos. In the similar way, your desk can be planned to benefit you. Also for studying, education, use your best direction for focus and concentration. So that wraps up about personal feng shui and facing your best directions. Thank you, Roboman. You've been a fantastic help, and T.M.R. for this lovely presentation. Any words you would like to add?
This has been really wonderful. today.
Lovely. All right then, until next week for our Personal Feng Shui Part 3. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and would be wonderful to have your support for our following videos. Bye till then.